Welcome to the Great Debate. It's fantastic to see so many people out here today. Can I just remind you to turn your phones on silent now if you haven't already? So today's debate is hosted by the Evangelical Students, also known as ES, and we are a Christian group on campus, along the three campuses on North Terrace. And you've probably seen the blue posters and the matching jumpers around campus, which ES people have been wearing for 1 week now. And you would have seen the phrase on it, "I think Jesus is." So this week, we are really inviting you to finish the question on who you think Jesus is. And the debate today is going to be exploring this issue of who we think Jesus is. So it's a friendly debate. There'll be no winner or no loser. But it's simply to start you thinking along the process and thinking about this topic. So our chief speakers for today are Laurie Eddy, who is the Secretary and Acting President for SA Skeptics, and Jeffrey Lynn, who is a Senior Staff Worker for Evangelical Students along North Terrace. Each speaker will be given 2 opportunities to speak. So the first session, they'll present their views, and in the second session, they will do their rebuttals. Each session will go for 7 minutes. I'll ring the bell at 7 minutes, and then at 7:30, I'll continuously ring the bell until they finish speaking. And there'll be a short break in between the sessions. So right now, I'm just going to ask Laurie Eddy to come forward. We're just going to ask him a few questions. So Laurie, can you tell us a little bit about your university background?
Yes, I was a mature age student. I studied at Flinders in 1975 to 77.
Very good. And can you tell us a little bit about SA Skeptics and how you got involved?
Yes, I read an article in the Weekend Australian by Philip Adams where he mentioned they'd formed the Skeptics, Australian Skeptics, with Dick Smith and a number of other people. And I contacted him. This was in 1984, and we started a branch here, and we've been going ever since.
Very good. Thanks, Laurie. You can take a seat for now. Next speaker is Jeffrey Lynn. So Jeff, can you tell us a little bit about your university background?
Yep, I studied at Sydney University. I did an economics degree, and after that realised that economics was a complete load of rubbish, so I did a law degree, similar conclusions, and then after that did what's called a Bachelor of Divinity, so I'm kind of divine. No, that's a bad joke. So all up, I had 9 years as an undergraduate student, which means two things. One is I have a HECS debt about the size of Mount Everest, and the second thing is, given how little study you actually do at uni and how many contact hours you have, I worked out that in 9 years of study, I had 4 years elapsed time in holidays. So.
Very good. And can you tell us how you got involved in Evangelical Students?
Yeah, as I said, I studied at Sydney University a little while ago, and whilst I was there, I came to university as a Christian person, as someone who believed certain things about Jesus, and I got involved in the Christian group there, which is called EU, the Evangelical Union, and afterwards, when I eventually, after I'd done all the other things and came back to what I'm currently doing, I thought it'd be great to be involved in that kind of thing again, because it had made a big difference to me.
Thanks, Jeff. We now invite our first speaker, Laurie Eddy, to come forward.